Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Amna's English Zone, my YouTube channel. Here on this channel, you can find easy English grammar lessons. Please subscribe my channel and must like my video. In this video, we are going to learn about active and passive voice. In English grammar, active and passive voice is an important topic. If you want to learn them in easy way, please watch this video complete. Active and passive voice. First of all, I want to describe what is a voice. In grammar, voice refers to the relationship between the subject and the verb in a sentence, indicating who performs action and who receives it. Active voice. Active voice tells us what a person or thing does. The subject performs the action verb on the object. Its sentence structure is consist of subject, verb and object. Here is an example. Ali washed the car. Here you can see that Ali is a subject, washed is a verb, while the car is an object. This sentence is an example of active voice. Passive voice. Passive voice tells us what is done to someone or something. The subject is being acted upon. Its sentence structure is consist of object, verb, subject. The car was washed by Ali. Here in this sentence you can notice that the object of the sentence is replaced by the subject of the sentence. The car is replaced by Ali. The car was washed by Ali. Here are some rules of active and passive voice. Let's learn about them. Identifying subject, verb and object in the sentence. Its first rule is to identify the subject, the verb, and the object in a sentence. The second one, replacement of subject with object. Third, use of third form of verb. Present indefinite. Present indefinite tense don't have any helping verb. So when we change them into passive voice, we use the helping verbs like is, are, using third form of verb. Past indefinite tense. Past indefinite tense also don't have any helping verb. We can identify them by their second form of verb. If we have to change a past indefinite tense into passive voice, we have to use was, were with them according to the subject or object using third form of verb. Is, am, are, was verb. If the sentence have the helping verb like is, am, are, was, were, then we will add been with them when we change them into passive voice. If the sentence have the helping verbs like has, have, had, will have, shall have, it's mean they are perfect tenses. When we change them into passive voice, we will add been with them. Shall, will, it represent simple future tense. If we change simple future tense into passive voice, then we will use be with it. Shall be, will be, it's mean the tense is future continuous. It will remain the same. Modal verbs. Modal verbs include can, could, may, might, should, would, shall, will. We have to use be with them when we have modal verbs in the sentence. Use of by before the subject. When we change an active voice into passive voice, we have to use by before the subject. Perfect continuous. Perfect continuous. Remember this. Perfect continuous couldn't be changed into passive voice. Change of pronouns. How to change pronouns in the sentences? I would be changed into me, we into us, she into her, he into him, they into them. You will remain the same. Examples. Here are some examples of active and passive voice. Let's learn about them. We enjoyed the trip. Here in this sentence, we is subject, enjoyed is verb, the trip is object. The trip was enjoyed by us. Here you can notice that the trip that was an object of the sentence has come at the start of the sentence. Here we used a helping verb was. As you know, it was a simple past tense. It don't have any helping verb. That's why we use it here was. Enjoyed will remain the same as its third form is also the same. By, we use by according to the rules, and we would be converted into us. He picks the apples. He is the subject of the sentence, picks is the verb, the apples is the subject of the sentence. The apples are picked by him. Here the apples would come at the start of the sentence. Here you can also notice that this sentence also don't have any helping verbs. That's why we use here are, because it's a simple present tense. Pick would be changed into picked, and we use here by before the subject, and he will be changed into him. The thief has stolen my phone. The thief is the subject of the sentence, has is a helping verb, stolen is the third form of verb, my phone is the object of the sentence. My phone would come at the start of the sentence. Has will remain the same. We will use here been with has. Stolen will remain the same. By the thief, we use by before the subject of the sentence. The next is police will arrest him. Here police is the subject of the sentence, will is helping verb, arrest is the verb, him is the object of the sentence. Him will be converted into he as it come at the start of the sentence. Will remain the same. Be will be added with will. Arrested, the third form of arrest. By according to the rules. Police will remain the same. My father is watching the television. My father is the subject of the sentence, is helping verb. Watching is the verb, main verb of the sentence. The television is the object of the sentence. The television would come at the start of the sentence according to the rules. Is will remain the same. Being would be added with is. Watch is the third form of watch. By according to the rules will be used here. My father will remain the same. They can solve the problem. They is the subject. Can is the modal verb. Solve main verb. The problem is the object of the sentence. The problem will come at the start of the sentence. Can will remain the same. Be will be added with can. Solved, the third form of solve. By according to the rules is used here. Them is the subject of the sentence. They will be converted into them. Negative sentences into passive voice. Let's learn how to change negative sentences into passive voice. She did not cook the food. This is the simple past tense. While changing the simple past tense, we have to use the helping verb was or were. The food, it would come at the start of the sentence. Did would be replaced by was. Not will remain the same. Cook, the third form of cook. Buy, according to the rules. Her, she would be converted into her. He is not driving the car. The car is not being driven by him. The car is the subject of the sentence, would come at the start of the sentence. Is would remain the same, not also remain the same. Being, according to the rules, would be added with it. Driven, the third form of drive. By, according to the rules, will come here before the subject of the sentence. He would be changed into him. He will not do his homework. He is the subject of the sentence, will helping verb, do main verb. His homework is the object of the sentence. His homework would come at the start of the sentence. Will not remain the same. Be would be added with the will according to the rules. Done is the third form of do. By him, by, according to the rules, would come here before the subject. He would be converted into him. They have not played the game. The subject of the sentence, have helping verb, played main verb, the game the object of the sentence. The game has not been played by them. The game would come at the start of the sentence. Had would be converted into has, because the game is a singular noun. That's why I use here has instead of have. Not will remain the same. Been would be added here with has. Played, the third form of verb. By them, they would be converted into them. Imperative sentences into passive voice. Let's learn how to change imperative sentences into passive voice. Imperative sentences includes order, command, or request sentences. Here are some command and request sentences. Let's learn how to change them into passive voice. Command sentences. How to change command sentences? Here is its sentence structure, that how we can use them into passive voice. First of all, we have to use here let, then the object of the sentence, then be, and then the third form of verb. Here are some examples. Open the door. Open is the verb. The door is the object. Here, when we use it into passive voice, we will use here let first, and then the subject of the sentence, that is the door here on the next, and then be and the third form of verb. Turn off the computer. Let, according to the sentence structure, would be used here. The computer, as it is the object of the sentence. Be, according to the sentence structure. Turn off would be changed into turned off, the third form of verb. Throw the ball. Throw is the verb of the sentence. The ball is the object of the sentence. Let the ball be thrown. Throw would be converted into thrown. Request sentences. Could you give me a glass of water? Here I use could to make a polite request. It is a modal verb. Could the glass of water be given to me by you? Here in this sentence, could will remain the same. The glass of water is the object of the sentence. Be, given the third form of verb. To me. Here I use to with me and then by before the subject of the sentence. You will remain the same. Can you help me? Can I be helped by you? Here in this sentence, can will remain the same. Me would be converted into I. Be would be added with can according to the rules. Helped, the third form of help, by according to the rule would use here. You will remain the same. Will you deliver the package? Will the package be delivered by you? Will remain the same. The package, that is the object of the sentence, would come at the start of the sentence. Then be and the third form of verb deliver, delivered by you. You will remain the same. I hope you will find this lesson easy and understand it well. Please subscribe my channel and must like my video. Thank you so much.